Good morning, and welcome to the Deal Room Live, the daily real estate deal tank powered by Titan Impact Group, a global leader in AI-driven real estate investing and funding, where the real estate world meets speed, precision, and profit. And bring us your deal so we can put it into our AI model that analyzes and structures real estate deals in minutes, generates all the docs you need to get the deal done, and gives you a verified, unbiased breakdown of due diligence report. The investors get the advantage of getting fully vetted AI-analyzed deals that cut their due diligence time down by 60%. So you're in the right place. Let's open the deal room now and get into today's opportunity.
Or Catherine will do it. Morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Oops.
Good morning.
You're not on a
Civilian.
Caribbean cruise ship right now, Katya. What's the matter? Are you okay?
I'm back home in
Are
California.
you well?
I'm land sick. I don't feel good.
You're land sick.
Land sick.
We got Cicely showed up. Welcome in. And Nicholas, that's a new name for us. So good morning, Nicholas. Welcome to the LandShark Mastermind.
Good morning. Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's we'll look at what Blake brought on. I was hoping that Trevor would show up because he sent me his investor survey last night. We worked through it and came up with some really good stuff for him. So it was interesting results for him because it gave him some really good pointers to moving forward. So we've got a great week planned out of stuff going on. We're going to be going to the Fact Right conference tomorrow, right?
No.
Wednesday,
Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're going to be 2 days here at Club Scottsdale. But we're going to be broadcasting from the Curland over in Scottsdale, the Westin Curland over in Scottsdale on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday during the Fact Right conference. Last time I was at Fact Right was 2022. Oh, I was at 2022. There was almost like $9 trillion walking around on the conference floor, trading and trading information and setting up networks. So I know that there was a lot of projects that came out of that that were really amazing. So we're going to go this year, and we're launching Titan 23 on Wednesday, which is super exciting, right? Titan 23, the general real estate fund of Titan Impact Group, and the LandShark Investment Club, Wealthwise Women Investment Club. We need a vote like right now. Are we doing LandShark Investment Club or Wealthwise Women Investment? I like Wealthwise Women Investment Club.
I like Wealthwise Families.
You can't change the rules now. Sorry. Let's stick with them women's. Like what? How much?
Wait a minute.
Made up anyway. What?
Time out.
All made up.
Blake, hurry up. Get the women's
Friday night.
Bear
Hockey
spray.
fight. Friday night.
Hit that bear spray. Hit that hormone spray out.
Me and you, Tommy. Friday night. Hockey fight.
I'm on it. So anyway, the Wealthwise Women, I think Wealthwise Women is important because the 7 streams of income, we talked with somebody this weekend about it. Like there's a family that's growing right now. The husband's making 6 figures, he's a blue collar guy, and the wife wants to know how does she capitalize on that and continue to grow their wealth, and she thinks it's through buying horses. Okay. Well, as long as you don't get attached to them and you treat them like used cars, that's great. Like go buy you go rescue you a horse from the horse barn, the horse auction, $500, bring them home, ride them, get them straightened up where he can handle a saddle, and then sell them for $3 grand, $4 grand, $5 grand. That's a great way to do it, right? But that's active income, isn't it? She becomes a horse trainer. Horse trainers make good money. Horse trainers make damn good money. I know several of them, but it's a blue collar job, and they still make, they still got to be active about it. So what's her next move? Finding places, real estate maybe, to get into. So this is why Titan 23 is important, because we can help her actually raise funds to start her own equestrian center. The equestrian center can have 7 to even like 100 streams of income, because an equestrian center, it depends on how many stalls you got, right? So those things make a good amount of money as well. Looks like TikTok's busy this morning. Cool. I see the screen just flying over my shoulder over here.
So
Anyway,
let's tell them where they can join us. So we're live
everybody-
at Club Scottsdale.
live at Club
So
Scottsdale.
come
over-
down, join us.
Yeah, if you're bugging in on TikTok or on Facebook over there, and you guys want to come in and hang out, we're at the exclusive Club Scottsdale. We're gonna actually be expanding this after the Factory Conference, right? We're gonna go to 2 hours a day. We're gonna be running deals for 2 hours a day. Because it takes us so damn long to get busy. Everybody got to say hello, good morning, and what color toilet paper did they use today? And then we get into finally doing some deals somewhere around 9:15 or so. So, but moving forward with the 2 hour show, we're gonna have some breakout rooms. Who's excited about getting into a breakout room and having 15 minutes to talk with folks? What's up, Savage Land Boy? Glad you made it. Super excited he's in here. He's holding up that check like he's on Publishers Clearinghouse right there. He's got that Publishers Clearinghouse pose. Right? Love it. What's going on, brother? So yeah, let's break off now. We've got Catherine behind the wheel over here on Deal Hunter. If you don't know, we're going to show you. Got to go to ChatGPT. Let's share the screen up real quick. Get everybody lined up and on board with it. I got to move so that you guys can see the screen behind me. All right.
Okay.
So we got the screen up here. Blake sent me, did you send me the chat on it, or did you just send me, what did you send me, Blake?
I sent you an LOI.
LOI, that's right, I remember. Let's start with the chat, because the LOI is what we're going to send to them. So we're not going to be able to really do much beyond that. Do you have the copy, the link to the chat available?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Okay, cool. And so let's pull up the road cut and fill-ins estimate real quick while he's working on that. I'm going to show everyone. If you go to GPTs, go to GPTs first. You're going to go explore GPTs, and you're going to type in somewhere in the search, way over there. Way over there. They're no longer seeing that one, right? They can't see this one.
Yeah, this is what they're seeing. See on this screen right here. Turn around. That's what they see.
Right. What they see is just the ChatGPT. They're not seeing you explore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right there. So you're just sharing GPT instead of just screen. So unshare, share again, please. And share the screen. Yep, there we go. All right, so over in Explore, we go up to the top, we type in Deal Hunter by LandShark. This pulls up the world famous Deal Hunter GPT, and you'll start a chat there and discuss with it all the things you want to do in real estate.
So make sure that when you pull it up, that you pin it to your bar over to the side so you don't have to go search it every time.
Right.
So we're already chatting. So do you want me to go back?
Yeah,
to
go ahead and I just wanted everyone to see how to get in it. Close
Okay.
that out and close the other one. X there, up there. Hit that red X up there. The red X
I don't know what.
over there, up at the top, right there. Yep. Okay, cool. And now we're back in here. And so they see this whole, now we see this whole screen. Do you want to make this bigger or? There we go. And so scroll down right here. I'm just going to show people what we did here. This is called free estimates. It's another one that we use for fix and flippers, but I loaded it with some blueprints and plans. Scroll down. And what it did was it broke up what's on the blueprints and plans. I'm a land guy, so it gave me a full breakdown of all the land work that I needed to do out there, and supplied me with a document at the end that I could use to send off to the client. So keep going down. I validated, see here, I validated where I got the information. I said, where did you get the information from? And it pulls the information, it tells me where it got it from. It got it from this spot on the profile, or on the blueprints on pages C4 and C5. Got this information from the blueprint plan, this number on the blueprint plan. Like, this is how we've created the GPTs to work for us. It's not, we're just using ChatGPT. We've educated it, taught it what we need it to know, and told it where to go and get it and how to get it, right? So anyway, back down here at the bottom, you can see where it gave us the totals on the job. Scroll all the way down. Just drop all the way down. And it gave us a document here. The document's up above as well, so you can see what it wrote a little bit. Scroll up just a little bit. It provided us with a full-blown contract.
Recording in progress.
So there's that.
I'm trying to.
Anyway, so that's how that worked. Did Blake send over that info now?
Yes, I have the address and then my GPT in the chat.
Let's drop that. Let's go grab that GPT.
The
and see if
GPT is
we
gonna be
can-
very long, just a heads up.
That's
You
okay.
did what?
The
If you just
GPT
share
is
it
gonna be
with
very
us,
lengthy.
Perfect. Yeah, if you just share it with us, it'll let us have all of it.
Click
You
on
can
the
share
chat.
it in the chat,
I
the
think
Zoom chat.
he did. Did he do it? It's right there. So continue conversation. And so let's go ahead and race to the top because I want to see what he pulled in there to begin with. So click on that PDF right there. See if it'll give us. No,
Won't
Blake,
let
do you
us.
have that PDF that you can drop in the chat?
I do. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So what it is it's a, it looks like you pulled it. Where did you find it? What source did you find it at?
I found it on LoopNet.
LoopNet. Okay. So this is a LoopNet deal. If you scroll down to the, Catherine, on this side, scroll down to the bottom and we should be able to see where the sources are. No, not all the way to the bottom, just the bottom of that one right there, that conversation. Scroll down to the bottom of that conversation. Stop right there. Sources. Okay, so it just sourced that particular one. Ready to see, while he's looking for it, did you find it, Blake?
Yes, I just dropped it in the chat.
Okay. Go ahead and grab it real quick. See if we can catch up with it. All right, so it's thinking about it and we can take a look, peek here at it. So shovel ready project. And I know exactly where this is. It's funny as that's in a wash. That's why they're saying you can do a boat storage there. It's because eventually all that shit's gonna float away. One good rainstorm and everything in your yard's gonna float away right there. Okay. Yep. Oh, it's a shovel ready project. Okay. Slow it back up, go back up. I want to look at the map. So you see, stop right here. So you see where CMAX is right there? Where it says CMAX? That's in a riverbed, 100% in a riverbed. And then the, most of the development right there, there's an extensive amount of work that would go into making sure you're at the proper elevation because they're just low spots. The river is very close to this. And you can see a part of the canal over here where it says the 202 loop right there. It cuts under that wavy black line right there is a canal. So that's really the only flood control in that spot down there. It's not horrible, but it's in a unique spot and RV storage is pretty big. So let's do some digging on it. Let's dive it LandShark style. Okay, jump back out. So now we know what Blake started playing with. Let's run all the way to the bottom because I'm going to skip over all the work he did. And we're gonna pick up the conversation right here. Let's do a dictate on it. Okay, now we'd like to take a look at this project from the 4 possible ways we can take this property down. The current price is based on what the seller wants for it. So give us an option for creative. Let us look at what we can do with Titan 23 as a possible fund for our equity fund, and give us 2 other ways to take it down. All right, so while that's thinking about it a little bit, I wanted to show my co-host left. It's like, you know, it's like having Vanna White, but no Vanna, no White. So I got Catherine Bell, who's like Tinker Bell. So she just floats away. Anyway, I got to try to find a way to get control of the mouse now. There we go. So creative finance, seller finance, takedown possibility. Have you had any conversations with this individual yet, Blake?
About the property,
Yeah,
like with the contractors,
with the seller
with the seller,
or
I
the
have
agent.
not.
Got it. Okay. Hold on one second. Good morning. Hey, Wes, how you doing? Awesome. I didn't, I'm doing all right. I didn't see the email where it differentiated between what you guys do for us for the money and then what you, and again, I don't even know what the total amount is. So are you going to be able to provide that or not? Yeah, because we really got, I mean, because again, we'd like to work with you guys, but I just don't see the point. If all you guys are doing is teaching us to do stuff we've already done, right? But yeah, yeah, but again, I'm just going based on the people I've talked with. So this is what you're competing with. We've already talked to people who have been dissatisfied with working with you. And we need to understand where that breakdown went because we firmly believe that anybody's capable of a good situation or a bad situation, right? Like we all choose our own destiny. And so some people who may have had a misconception of what you have could be, upset because they thought there was more going to be done for them. And it was because they're not capable of doing certain things. The other side of that is it could be that, you guys promise more than what you can, deliver. And if that be the case, we need to be able to see that and figure that out from the front side as well. Right. So please provide me with the information necessary for us to make that determination. And then we're all about moving forward. Or you guys could even talk internally about us coming on as advisors for you guys in that opportunity zone space. Because I know damn well you guys don't have that covered yet. Opportunity zone, I didn't see it. Yeah.
be able to.
We would 155% need to speak to them before we do anything with you guys.
Yeah. Possible. I'm trying to like move you forward. Talk to our advisors. There is.
No, the clients, no, I want to talk to the clients that you service. Yeah, we need to speak to the references. Like if you have people that have done opportunity zones, send me those fund managers' names and phone numbers and clear a path for us to have a conversation.
Yeah, for sure. I'll see what I can do. I know that we have some it's a very common question that we get a lot. We're trying not to give out the personal information for our clients just because of the nature of how many people come and interact with our ecosystem. I'm not saying that you do this for
So here's what I got. I've got 67 people I can send you names and phone numbers of every person that I've worked with, and every single one of them will answer the phone and tell you how amazing I am. They'll also probably tell you how I can be a hard-nosed son of a bitch to work with if you don't give me what I want. And so I don't want to have you end up on the short list of people that don't get my time anymore. I really don't. A lot of people get my time, and my time is very valuable based on the people I talk to, not my own reference. Like when I'm counseling people that are making millions of dollars, they're basing the value of my time on what I'm able to provide them. So let's respect that. Get me what I need, and we'll talk again. So apologize for taking that call. I gave him 5 minutes longer than I wanted to. And so I appreciate everyone kind of dealing with that. Hopefully.
Let's teach people really quick why we want the references.
Do you understand what I'm doing? This son of a bitch wants $50,000 from me to do exactly what we're already doing. Right. And so I've asked him 6 times, can you provide me with the tangible and deliverable products that you're giving me for what I'm paying for? Like this guy is just so difficult in understanding this because he's selling, he's not recruiting, right? When you recruit people, you heard me recruit them and said, you don't know shit about opportunity zones, you better call us for consultation, right? And he's like, oh yeah, by the way, we know people that do that. Okay, give me their name. Oh, I can't do that. Then you're full of shit. Okay, like again, like my daddy taught me everything after but is bullshit. Right? Anytime somebody says, but, what comes after that? A tail wag. You ever seen a rhinoceros take a shit or a hippo take a shit? They just spray it everywhere. And that's what people like that do, man. They get on the phone, they're like, blah, 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 and they just verbal vomit all over me, and I get sick of it. So thank you for dealing with that.
So part of your conditions of satisfaction whenever you're vetting somebody, whether it's a vendor, coach, mentor, whatever you want to speak to, not see on a website, not see a video, speak to at least 3 people that they've worked with in the last 6 to 12 months and literally ask how many commas.
There's 3 basic things. Number one, the number one thing, references, what she just said. What number 2, clear contractual obligation. Like I asked the guy multiple times, what do you provide for the money I send you? Please and thank you. And he's like, oh, well, what I sent you didn't satisfy? No. Because again, you're saying, oh, we know lawyers that we can tell you to go to . I know lawyers too, bro. I'm not going to pay you $50,000 to tell me to go use the lawyer I already have on retainer. Dumb. Right? And then what's the third thing you got to do? 100%. Third thing.
Are they making their money from doing the actual thing or from selling some stupid course about the thing because they haven't actually done the thing?
Okay, let me do this.
Tell you so many stories.
I'm gonna sell a course on how to make hot dogs. You know why? Because I know how to make hot dogs. I found a YouTube video, and I'm gonna share that YouTube video with you. But you're gonna pay me $25 to see how to make a freaking hot dog.
Tommy, I already have that course. I already provide it.
Tanya, guess what? This one's better than that one because the one that you have is the one that I created for that guy. So mine's better than his, then you got to come over here and see mine.
But even though you've never done it, you've never actually made a hot dog.
I actually show you the guy that knows how to cook them, and you can see how that guy does it. You don't know. You don't know. And then, ready for this? I know where to buy the ketchup. Do you? Do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because ketchup don't go on hot dogs. That's
I
why.
used to haul the tomatoes that made the ketchup.
Well, the ketchup don't go on hot dogs. It's illegal in Chicago to put ketchup on hot dogs, in case you didn't know. So mustard, pickles, okay? No ketchup on a hot dog.
So anyway, you guys, I really want you to get this. It's important to have your conditions of satisfaction. Hold on, I got to share this again.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to work. We ain't got time for all that.
Well, but teaching them this is really important.
It
So-
is important.
There you
And
go.
we're gonna do videos about it. We're gonna keep teaching people about it. As a matter of fact, the YouTube channel is kind of going through a revamp. We're gonna have a section called FAFO. Yeah, because we end up with that a lot. And so there's going to be a section that literally helps people understand how to vet better. And we're going to use the example telephone calls that we go through every day, because there's been so many phone calls recently since we started really pushing on the Scottsdale Summit. There's been so many people that are like, just absolute bullshit artists, like Picasso of the caca. So I just don't get it. But I think the more popular this becomes, the more that's going to be relevant too. So here we go. We're looking at this thing. We looked at a couple of takedown opportunities with it. And it's saying here that if we can get the guy to the table with an owner finance deal, that's a pretty good way to get through this. One of the things that asked you, Blake, was, does it meet my criteria of satisfaction? And I don't think you quite know what mine is. So you relied on Deal Hunter to tell you what my buy box is, pretty much, right?
But I want to know if Deal Hunter knows what your buy box is.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Deal Hunter kind of knows, but Blake, what do you think? Is that what you did? You went off of what you think, you went off of what Deal Hunter thinks, and you're not quite sure of my buy box?
So I partially know your buy box. I don't know the full parameters of it. So that's why I asked Deal Hunter, because I was just trying to see if it would also tell me what your buy box was in it. So
Ready?
I had a partial understanding.
We're gonna do it right now. Let's do it right now.
Okay.
This is Tommy D's buy box. We need to follow these three parameters. It must be over $1 million or over an acre in size. That's the first step to the buy box. Second step, must make 40% ROI, or an exit of 40% ROI, preferably 60% exit ROI, but not less than 20%. So make sure we can break down how the ROIs look. That's step 2. And step 3, must be in an opportunity zone area and meet the 49.51% criteria of substantial improvements. So we will look at buildings, but only if we can tear them down and rebuild them. That's Tommy D's buy box. And so we're gonna send that in. You want the driving stick back? I do, because I can't. I'm not ambidextrous like that.
And is this buy box consistent with the goals of Titan 23? Is it?
No,
No?
no. Titan 23 is a general real estate fund.
Mm-hmm.
And so the buy box of Titan 23 is basically 40% or better ROI, real estate backed and focused, and between $1 million and $10 million. We will raise higher than 10 million, but only on specific situations. And the reason why we're trying to fill that gap on Titan 23 is because there's a significant amount of small businesses that don't have the benefit of institutional banking or private equity, right? So and I don't like to use cap rates all the time. This one's trying to use an exit value cap rate. So sometimes that can be a little tricky. So, and it's giving a gross project ROI, right? So it's really trying to squeeze it up there. Opportunity zone, the opportunity zone treatment of this. So Here's your does it pass? Yes. Step 2, maybe. And then step 3, maybe yes. Right? So a bunch of maybes right there. What we can do to create other opportunities is these things right here. It's got the potential to go up based on how we rewrite it. And so again, renting it out is going to be the tricky part, because watch what we do now. I've given you all of my criteria, but here's where we got to go with it. Now let's do a feasibility study of the property in question. Let's take a look around and see what other competition is in the area, and what is the absorption and saturation rates of this type of property in this area. Does the property demand that we have this available for the community of a RV or boat storage facility? And so, did you ask it about feasibility study at all before you ran your LOI?
I asked it a little bit of what the demand was in the area. It was giving me the highest demand for it as an industrial outdoor storage, more so than an RV and boat. It was doing kind of a mixed. So it was just saying Mesa was a growing environment and there was a lower demand, and then it was saying it needed a higher supply of storage.
Correct. And the reason is because in this particular area, it's basically like valuing and repurposing property in this area on a continuous basis, almost like a three-year basis. Like one day it's like a restaurant, the next day it's a laundromat. So, and it's in the same building. It's kind of crazy. So we'll let it dig into the spots we go to. You can see like it's pulling data from every boat storage company and every RV storage company in that area. It's using Substack. It's using Sky Advisor. For 1 minute and 6 seconds, it thought about it and came back. Is the demand there? Yes. Is competition? What's the competition look like? Meaningful but fragmented. And then the best positioning is not commodity, uncovered parking. Go premium, go covered, go hybrid, right? And then does this site have the right macro set up? It says it does. So let's look at what that means. It means that the households with discretionary income and toys are in that area. People moving to East Valley and Mesa Gateway Growth Corridor are big. Small business contractors, fleet users also need outdoor storage areas. So within a 30-minute drive of East Mesa, one industrial marketing source shows a $1.6 million population, a 1.6 million person population in 2023, projected to grow to 1.64 by 2028. Damn it. What it did. It's still digging around. Hopefully I won't lose this. What's already in the area? Right here, 202 RV Valet, Mesa RV and Boat Storage, CubeSmart, Public Storage, Apache Junction RV and Boat. Hey, I built that one. Gateway Storage. So these are all out there. I didn't even think about that one. So, and then is the market saturated? Not fully, but there's two important signals to look at. The first one is clear operating and development activity is all throughout there, right? Oh, what are you doing? Get back here. So it says here, is the market saturated? No, but here's the things you need to pay attention to. Dedicated RV and boat demand exists, but commodity storage is not a layup, right? So the project needs differentiation to avoid rate pressure. What about the absorption, right? What it can say is this, is that the defensible, they cannot agree that absorption rate is available from the free public database alone. So, excuse me. Allergy season in Arizona right now, y'all. Every damn thing's blooming. But these are where you would go to pull market data from: Store Track, Yardinix, Ratus Plus, CoStar. And so we have a 2.0 version that does this for us, but that costs a lot more. The free version of Deal Hunter will tell you how to find it though. And then Does the community need more RV and boat storage? Probably yes, but the right kind. What is the right kind? The kind that has covered storage, has valet, has a full service, cleanup, drop off, all that stuff. And you make it super easy to do that. You'd have to find an operator that does that. So it says right here, your go, no go, not recommended to be pure commodity uncovered RV boat storage. With 13 acres, you can make over half of that. 7 acres of it, make that all covered. Excuse me. With a Class A hybrid covered storage and strong security, wide aisles, and operational contractor component, you're able to split up the lot and have like contractor parking on one side, RV on the other. And then you got some good, good stuff going. And then here's this cool part right here that's been added. This is conduct a feasibility and market research. When you click on that, it comes with an automatic prompt that goes in and starts doing deep research. So we're going to let it go off and do this real quick while we go over. We're just going to hit the start button because it's going to take a while. See how fast it's moving down there? Over here,
You want to go down?
I'm going to show everybody a little bit of artwork. What does everybody think of this?
Dang, Catherine, looking good.
So the Titan 23 General Real Estate Fund launching Wednesday out there. We've got the Titan Impact Group as the sponsor, powered by LandShark Mastermind. That's y'all. Y'all better be proud.
So
Because
it's landsharkmastermind.com/deal-room. Is that a real
it is a real.
page?
It is a real page. So, yeah, this will be the front side of our front facing ad that's going to be going out, and then on the back side we've got some edits to still work on with that.
You were looking at road cut and fill estimation.
Yep, we already sent that one off. And then one of the other things that we did, I don't know if it's going to give me any more conversation. Come on. It's thinking still over here. Oops. See, it's still thinking.
So it's comical because this, which would take us weeks, if not months to do, we're
Yep.
irritated that it's taking a few minutes.
No, I'm not irritated. I'm not irritated. So here, I want to return back to that phone call we had with that guy. I did research on Bridger Pennington. Okay. And so this, I wasn't bullshitting people when I said, like, we gotta help everybody learn how to do reviews. Right. So overall reputation snapshot, like the site scores itself, the site scores itself 86 to 100. So, and he's been around since 2007. So it's not a scam website. It's not it is a real company. It is a real product, right? So that part of it is, good. But the key insight is right here. It says this is not an investment. It's an education plus network plus incubator product, meaning that they'll help you grow it, right? So here's some positive feedback from different places. Most of them came from Reddit, right? And then down here is your negative feedback. And so, one of them from Reddit, 2 of them from Reddit, 3 of them from Reddit, right? And so, and the complaints are pretty significant. Paid 30, 40,000, didn't get what I expected. I told them, I said, some people pay money and just expect shit, like they want corn to grow in their hand, right? That's what Grandpa would say. What do you think you can do? Shit in one hand and grow corn in the other? Like, that's not how it works. So I believe that maybe this person paid the money and didn't get what they expected because they wanted it done for them, right? But it breaks down the complaint, $5,000 courses, like continuous upsell. Oh, we'll show you the next thing if you just buy the next thing, right? And then there's $10,000 memberships, unclear value for remaining costs. Still had to pay $15,000, $20,000 to a law firm because they introduce you to legal. They do not pay for legal, right? They get you to believe they'll raise capital and they won't for 95% of it, right? So again, like just in introducing us to investors, like, okay, but like how does that help get them across the line? Are they vetted, right? What are they doing? We're going to FactRight. FactRight actually vets our deals and they vet the people we're doing business with. So does this place operate like that? Probably not. So, and then the balanced reality is this: no guarantees, no plug and play hedge fund, no passive income, and it is not a will build your fund for you. So at that point, again, it's like I'll show you the place to learn how to make a hot dog, right? So high ticket education model of $25,000 to $45,000, similar to what Grant Cardone. We all know how I feel about Uncle Grant. And so, and then who's this good for? A good fit is for people that have deal flow, people that have investor relationships, and then people that want to formalize into a fund. Who it's bad for is I'll join and they'll raise the money for me, creates returns automatically or replaces track records, right? So it's funny right here. It says in the final verdict, it says, the legitimacy is real, but the value depends on the user. The risk is expectations are mismatched and the hype level is high on fire, right?
So it's interesting that it says that, because last week when we were like, just send us an email with the details, he's like, no, I gotta explain all this. Because again, he was wanting to create the hype and the emotion to have us make the decision based on emotion
Yep.
rather than the actual facts.
And this is why we use Deal Hunter, right? Because Deal Hunter takes the emotion out of it. I'm highly emotional when it comes to real estate deals. I get super amped up, super pumped up when people are like, "Oh, I got all this cool stuff. Can't wait."
108 searches.
Oh my God,
Wow,
this thing is
that's awesome.
digging. I love when it digs like this. So it'll probably dig the rest of the time we're in here because we only got about 15 more minutes.
We gotta go because we got a 10:30 meeting.
We're not leaving early. But one of the things, here's the other one. This is we were actually this was Amor. I want to show Amor this because Amor was sitting there for this one. Remember that presenter on the Deal Hunter show that was at the Colorado conference?
Yeah.
Right here. I said, do a deep dive on this person. Right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So says that there was a possibility she was a senior marketing tech over, a fintech company. I'm like, okay.
Now detectives are going to be using LandShark Deal Hunter.
Right. So like right here, I clicked on this and tried to see if there was like a picture or something to kind of validate. I didn't find any picture there. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it's not that one. Right. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not that one. So I went based on what she was saying about who she was. Partner and growth strategy at Campfire Co. Okay, let's see. Instagram. Well, the Instagram, I don't care about that. Get off of there. It says meet Christy. That doesn't look like the same Christy. So,
Yeah, that's a totally different person.
right. So maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. So let's scroll through a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Real estate investor, real estate entrepreneur, Christy. Family focused, all the fun stuff. Let's see. Is this? Oh, that's the one.
Yes.
That's the one. That's her. Squat up, doing all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. It's making me do stuff I don't want to do. Get out of here. Go back over here. So on this Christy right here, I said deep dive number 3 because that's the one we identified, right?
Uh-huh.
So based on her available public profiles, it says she's a business buyer, multifamily, real estate investor, mobile home park investor, wife, and a mother. And so her investment strategies are listed here. Business model, she's into syndications, value add, portfolio scaling, community networking, all this good stuff. A lot of stuff about mobile home parks, right? You know what I don't see in here? I don't see anywhere where she ran any kind of blue collar business. And that's the part that got me.
Yeah, she kept claiming that she went into these businesses and helped all these operators take it to the next level, but there's no actual evidence of it.
Right. So I was like, can I get, I continued to try and dig a little bit to see, was she listing it somewhere else? Because people won't lie on their social media, right? People will tell the truth on their social media about who and what they are. And so I was really hoping that she would have had something here about blue collar businesses, but it literally says just RV parks. And so she made it sound like, and if I remember her speech correctly, that she worked for Fortune 500 blue collar businesses and helped them get there, right? So I was like, I'm wanting to understand. So, but it's very easy to sidetrack and be like, is this the real person or not? Because it showed us 3 possible likenesses of her, right? So that's why I validated every one of them before I deep dove into the specific one, right? But she definitely is a real estate investor, focused person, multifamily mobile home parks. But I just didn't see anything or anywhere where it talked about her in blue collar businesses. So I believe she's raising capital right now under that. And so let's just see if it's got any information out there about it. The Christy Thompson that we did a deep dive on, number 3, is she found anywhere else on the internet, maybe possibly raising capital for blue collar businesses or ever have worked for a blue collar business? And so because again, I'm doing this because if you go deep dive Catherine Bell on GPT, I believe this Catherine Bell shows up. If you go to Google and say Catherine Bell, it's some famous actress with dark hair.
It's like an actress. Yeah, I noticed that. I just did a search on. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So, the interesting thing was that the difference between Google and ChatGPT is because where there's the most focus, and the most focus for Catherine is that Catherine Bell on ChatGPT is known there because of how much we're doing this, right? And the validation of her comes through her website, all the work she's done. She continues to update the public record, because that's the other thing, updating public record so that you can identify, because like Blake just got his first position with Titan, Katya's got hers. Both of them are going to be able to update their resume to prove their path. But when we do a real estate deal with them, they're going to go and record that so that their name pulls in an REO, right? And that's real estate owned, right? So basically it did a little deep dive in here. And what it come back with, it says there's no evidence of construction company ownership, trade business ownership, contractor based, industrial blue collar capital deployment. So she's likely not operating in your lane. Guess what? Like now all of the emotions removed, I'd let AI dictate to me and tell me it's probably not for you. Move along, right? And I don't have to spend another minute doing anything to figure out which direction to go with people, right? I can just jump right over and go to another deal and start looking that one up and get busy working on those. So this is this one. That's the Bell Hotel right there, in case you didn't know. I ran the Bell Hotel. Anyway, let's go see what's back up here. Deal strategy. I think that was the one. Are we still cooking? Man, we are still cooking. We're up to 310 searches. It's not even 50% there yet. So I think we're going to end up coming back to your deal again tomorrow, Blake. I did notice you had I always look at the size of the bean. This is what I call the bean, the slide bean, right? I slide the bean and it does the thing. So the bean oh, look at Blake's got all this fancy artwork going right here. Look at this. Let's look at this a minute. That is fancy, buddy. Got a swimming pool at the storage facility.
Oh, beautiful.
Right on the Loop 202. You'd go there, wouldn't you? Hell yeah. Park my stuff in a big fancy garage. Well, as far as aesthetics go, Blake, it definitely likes what I like. So I want to remake it.
Yeah, no worries when we get to this tomorrow. I completely understand. I appreciate looking over it.
He's got my fish up there in the corner. I love that. Outside seating area right there. And again, like this is an example exactly of how it needs to be set up, where people can come in and they can get their stuff. We'll have it ready to go. They get it and out the door they go. Like we're helping them in and out. And that's the part about luxury RV and toy storage, is that you're giving them the concierge service, right? So, and helping them get in and out faster and get on their recreation. And so having an operator to do that is very important. So yeah. So you can definitely get some higher income in here. We were talking to somebody today. They have a 3,000 square foot garage that is worth, how much did she say it was? Like 1.5 million for 3,000 square foot.
Yeah.
It was insane. So good amount of stuff there. So but yeah, having the other side of it where we can do the all the different iOS tenants. You got all these people right here that definitely need those. Like a laydown yard is seriously a big thing over there because of the amount of expansion they're doing. If you got long runs, because I think because they're building skyscrapers over there, like literal skyscrapers. They have crane towers that go, a couple hundred feet in the air, 300, 400 feet in the air. Those riggings need at least 50-foot long stretches. And then to turn around and pick them up and move, and like with the way that the site's laid out, it's very possible that a laydown yard would be perfect for that. I don't like the price though. We definitely need to get them to work on it. And I'll tell you the 100% reason I don't like it. The first thing is I need to make sure that this is not on. That's the other thing. This hopefully is not on native land, because then it's not a purchase at all. It's a project they're selling. Do we know if it's on Indian reservation?
Well, we can ask Deal Hunter, right?
We'll have to look. We can go over here to Opportunity Zone Wizard. Let's do that real quick. Blake, do you have the address? Do you know the address?
Yeah, here. Let
I
me
do.
read
It's
this
in the
part.
chat.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you gonna let me do it?
Yep,
No.
go. You're driving. We're going to use another tool that we designed called the Opportunity Zone Wizard. OZ Wizard 2.0. I didn't want to do that. Maybe. Because this is inside my they call it aspiring Scottsdale light. That's funny. So this is giving us a little breakdown of what your area looks like. Wants to do a new build flip because it knows I love new build flips. Workforce housing. Let's go grab that address again. You still got it in copy?
It's right up. Yeah.
Okay. I don't see the OZ wizard over there.
What do you want me to pull it?
I got it. Here we go.
You want to put the address?
We want to look at this property as a possible industrial development for storage or other, some other high, best use scenario. We also need to identify if this is in the opportunity zone area or if it's on Native American land. So the OZ Wizard 2.0 is really, really good at getting those things figured out. And so I'm encouraging anyone who has deals to carry their deal over here and do a report from wherever they're doing it. If they're doing if you're using Deal Hunter, tell it to create a report, then bring that report back over here and line it up in this and tell it run this deal through here and validate it's in the opportunity zone area, right? That'll get you helped out a lot. We're rounding the hour here. This is why we got to go 2 hours. We cannot get enough done in the 1 hour period that we got. Because how many deals did we run today? 2.
Just 2.
And then we did some vetting of people. And
a phone call.
unfortunately, like the AI just doesn't work fast enough. You're right. We're kind of spoiled. This information used to take weeks to get, and now here we are getting it in minutes, and we're like, oh my God, it's taking so long. Oh my God. So when Katya is not smiling, it's a bad day. That's what it is. So looking at this here, the highest and best use, it's leaning into everything you said, but also looking at small bay flex, contractor yard, last mile, hybrid storage, all the things. Appears that it is not on Arizona tribal land, but it is based on property marketing located in an opportunity zone within city limits too. So we don't have to jump through the hoops that Katya's got to go through. You see the difference in price too? Like how like they're all wanting about the same price when it doesn't matter how much land, right? Because it's based on use, not so much the square footage of the dirt. So, okay, cool. Like that's good information right there. I'm going to just jump out of that because we're done for today. I think Catherine's got so much to do that kangaroos are having a hard time keeping up. So let's go check out Blake Steel one more time. Let it cook. Look at it. 398 searches. Jesus, Blake. Could you find something harder to do? Like, holy crap.
My apologies.
Anyway,
Good job, Blake.
good job, Blake. Good job. Anyway, let's wrap it up with a prayer, and then I'm going to meet up with Amor and Katya later. Blake, did you get in our schedule for the social media manager stuff?
I have appointment tomorrow at 2.
Okay, and then you'll have those 3 things I asked for ready?
Correct.
Awesome. Let's wrap it up. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of this day and the blessing of this life and all the things that you put into our world so that we can get things accomplished. The amazing things that you give us to grow with and go with. So if it is for your will, we ask that you continue to bless and guide us and give us all the tools that we need to progress. It is in your son's name that we do this. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Hey, Tommy, the 2 hour, you're talking about 2 hours. So is it 8 to 10, 9 to 10, 9 to 11?
I think we're going to do probably either 9 to 11 or 10 to 12, and we'll figure it out only to do to the extent that we're going to continue to try and grow not only our online audience, but also the audience over here behind us, and all the people back over there behind the TV. Because again, the market here in Scottsdale is really picking up as well. So we want to continue to expand our our reach and grow people as good as we can, no matter what. So,
Cool.
but I'm going
Okay.
to kind of pitch it back to you guys on 9 to 11, 10 to 12. Like, let's figure it out as a group.
And we're wanting more people to actually come to Club Scottsdale live and do it live here with us.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Next week, baby, next week.
Yep.
All righty.
Laura will be our first live one.
Oh, nice.
Well, I've
Awesome.
been there before live, but
Yes, you have.
For this, yeah, the podcast piece.
All right, everyone keep coming back. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
all right, thanks.